Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua R. Safe, Joshua Reviews, Movies, and more. I want to thank everyone for 100 followers over on Twitter. If you can please make sure to go over there and subscribe and view all my posts, it'd be very much appreciated. Link should be down in the description down below. Anyway, make sure that you're already subscribed over here. And let's go ahead and get into some of our DC news. Alright everyone, so today I have some set photos of David Cornsweet in Mexico filming an ad. Now, I do not know in which company or film this ad is for. Please let me know in the comments if you do know. But here he is on set. You can see he has all black hair and a sort of tank top looking shirt, walking alongside sidewalks, etc. Now, the funny part about this is apparently the fan who met Cornsweet and caught these photos from afar thought he met Henry Cavill with the quote, "Now I can die in peace. I got to meet Superman and The Witcher in person face to face." That is pretty wild. Cornsweet is looking very, very fit, which makes me very, it puts me a bit at ease because I wanted to see the physique of him because he's been wearing a hat and a hoodie for pretty much all the photos that we've seen him in recently. So I was wondering if he was wanting to keep his physique and hair under wraps for any sort of weird reasons, but it looks as if the man has been bulking up really well, and we're gonna get into our next topic here. Alrighty, so, I know I already covered this in my last video, but for those who didn't watch that video, firstly, I highly recommend you do. I'll see if I can leave a card up somewhere up here in the top half of the screen. But now, the logo revealed by Peter Safran and DC Studios at CinemaCon is interesting. I've seen a lot of graphic design artists and etc. come out and criticizing the logo. I'll see if I can leave the photos right here. If not, I'm sorry. But this logo is fine to me. It's not great, it's not bad, but it's there and it'll do its thing when it comes to marketing, I think. Or they'll go the lazy route and use the normal symbol for marketing, as the Kingdom Come logo isn't well known in normal households. But the normal 1978 Reeves logo, etc. is known very well. What I would say is that I believe that the Man of Steel / BVS logo is actually more recognizable than Gunn's logo. Or I think it'll be more recognizable than Gunn's logo. We'll just have to wait and see until we get, an official announcement with the logo. But that's just me. Let's go ahead and get into our last few topics here. Peacemaker Season 2. Alright, so James Gunn decided to randomly post the other day that Peacemaker Season 2 has officially started production. He's here in this photo of the Peacemaker helmet with Cena suited up. Cena also posted this on the day that Gunn posted the photo. He posted a picture of the Peacemaker helmet. Not the same that Gunn used, but teasing that he was suiting up once again as the DC hero. Now, I still don't know how Peacemaker fits into his plans. I don't know how it's even possible. I think it's completely unnecessary. Now, I didn't like the first season, so take that as you will. Couldn't even finish it. But I get it's some people's cup of tea. It's not mine at all. But if you're excited for it, then I guess this is news for you, because Peacemaker Season 2 is officially underway. And let's hope it's for the better and not the worse. Gunn posted on Threads a couple days ago a picture of a character in which I always butcher his name. Mr. Mitchell. Yeah, no. Listen. And a lot of people are suggesting that this could very well be the villain of Peacemaker Season 2. There's been a lot of rumors regarding Peacemaker Season 2, with Batmite possibly showing up, and just theories on how this show can sort of fit into this greater DC universe that Gunn has sort of conjured up. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, Season 2 is way better than Season 1. I didn't adore the humor at all, and the show just wasn't for me. Let's go ahead and get into our next topic. Alright, so we're going to get into our last topic here. I want to say something real quick. If Zack's content is not for you, click off. I've seen a lot of people going after Ray for the most idiotic reasons I've ever seen in my life. It's unacceptable, and it's idiotic. Sending death threats for a man who wants to see his fans happy. What the heck is wrong with you people? Now, if you're watching this and you're getting offended, being like, oh, I don't do this. I know you don't. I'm talking to a very specific group of people who like to hate on things no matter what it is. And this goes for Snyder fans too. I'm a part of the fandom, and I love being a part of the fandom, and I love being a part of the community. But what is not getting across people's heads is that there are people on the other side of those screens reading comments. It's idiotic and it's stupid. You shouldn't be making accusations about things you don't fully understand. Ray is a man who wants to see his fans happy. Zack is a man who wants to see his fans happy, his family happy. He does this in which he can make money and provide for his family. Both of them do. Zack and Ray don't deserve any of the hate that gets pushed towards them. Not from critics, not from haters, not from just idiots on Twitter. No one. Because what's funny is when I go on Facebook or an Instagram post that's regarding Zack, it's mostly positive. But if you go on the idiots on Twitter, you will see that most of it is bashing Snyder for no reason, just so that they can look cool. It's like that one friend that you think is really, really cool, and you want to act like him, but your mom comes to you and is like, maybe this isn't the right person you should be following. I can promise you that that conversation goes to many people on Twitter. Death threats made against a man who wants to see his fans happy. Ray enjoyed voicing Darkseid. It's not a bad thing. Zack enjoyed making his versions of those DC characters and those iterations. It's unbelievable. And it's unacceptable. And the idiots on Twitter, and you know who you are if you're watching this video, need to reevaluate yourselves. And I hope this is a wake-up call, because this is unbelievable and unacceptable. They're movies. Get on with your life. Zack loves these characters, whether you like to admit it or not. Sure, he did something different with them. Who cares? Move on with your day. Stop bringing it up 24/7, because you know why? If you like him so much, well, not if you like him. If you hate him so much, but all you do is talk about him, guess what? It's putting Zack in a light in which you don't want to see him in. Getting articles talking about him, talking about his haters, etc. And by the way, if this is your way in trying to be included in some big article about toxicity online, you need to take a look at yourself in the mirror, and you need to stop it immediately, because it's unfreaking believable. They're movies. Move on. I don't like Peacemaker. I don't like Peacemaker. But I'm not going to go on this huge rant on why I don't like it. I don't like the humor. I don't like etc. But I'm not going to bash Gunn for it. I don't like what he did with that character with that show. But I'm not going to make death threats against him and his family. If you want to criticize film and television, do it properly. Don't be don't act like a 15-year-old who has access to social media and decides to post anything that will make him look cool in the slightest way. In front of the wrong people, by the way. The people that these people are trying to impress are the wrong people. And I guess that's also why Jesus said to not really be a part of this world. Because there are a lot of people online who really make that statement 10 times stronger. And it's unbelievable. And it's unnecessary. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. Hopefully it doesn't cut me off because this has happened a lot. Listen. So on Friday night, on the 13th, Ray Porter, who portrayed Darkseid in Zack Snyder's Justice League, randomly tweeted #sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Now, a lot of idiots online are saying he's an idiot. He's just doing it for a job. Guys, he just worked with Zack on Rebel Moon, and I promise you, if you went to him, he'd be good for money. He's doing this because he's a friend of Zack's and he wants Zack to be able to finish his story. Now, I believe something is going on behind the scenes. We learned last year at SnyderCon that they were purposely avoiding certain questions that would reveal spoilers for future stories that could and would be used for the future. We know Zack recently came out and revealed details for Wonder Woman 1854 film, in which he revealed with Empire magazine, and how he would also be willing to come back to do animation, etc. Dan Lin was caught hanging around Snyder and his fans at a screening. I believe it was because he advocated for Rebel Moon. I believe if we could get more actors and fans to speak up, we could actually make this happen. I want it to happen. I love Zack's movies, and although a lot of people don't, which I've already talked about, I think we should at least get a taste of what they were trying to go for about the DCEU and etc. And again, if you don't like Zack's work and you don't like the DCEU, stop talking about it. Here's a lesson I learned a long time ago. If you don't talk about the things you hate, it's not going to pop up anywhere. Because all you have to do is just block a few people on Twitter, and then boom. They don't show up on your feed anymore. So please stop. Because it's annoying, and positivity is what we want, not negativity. And Zack definitely doesn't. I will catch you all in the next video. Take care and peace.